Hey ho! Welcome back to Kathy Rain to Soothsayer. Today we're going to the club. Although it's a poetry club, that seems like a, misappropriation of the term how you think it is. Although poetry clubs, isn't it more like dead poetry societies? I don't know. Alright, yeah. That's pretty much all we have on our list, so I guess we have nothing else to do. Also no answering machine messages.
Looking for something to pounce on? Oh, I bet.
And we're getting a lot of duplicates here in our interactions with Mildred, because apparently the game developers didn't think that I would do this every single time Mildred is on screen. Alright.
Membership card, please.
Oh, shoot. I must have forgotten that.
No card, no entry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, ma'am.
That was it? Okay, well, that was a really short episode, but I guess next time's the charm. Maybe we can ask him. Isn't he? He's probably connected, isn't he? We'll see. Lionel, get us a membership card.
Hey.
Back again, huh? What's happening?
Oh, maybe he probably doesn't though, right?
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay.
I don't need to ask. I need to get access to the Club of Hearts somehow. Since it's members only, I guess I have to pose as a member.
We need to be somewhere else. Maybe we can get to Meadows' trailer and ask her if she can help out. Because she, I guess, is a member. Oh, she has a guest. Is it our friend?
Enter. Hello again, love. Oh, come join us.
Oh, evening, girls. Wow. Isn't this
Three
quite the
people.
crowd?
Hey, Kathy. Meadows was just doing my reading.
This gal right here, her chakras are off the charts.
I'm well aware of those chakras of hers. Can I talk to you guys for a sec?
Sure, it's not like we're offended by your biker smell or anything.
Huh. That's good, I guess.
You know what's so interesting about Kathy? I mean, yeah, we're investigating, we're playing the game, and it would be very boring if we weren't only approaching people, and friends especially, if we needed something from them. But still, from all we've gotten through conversations with her friends, she really is the type of person that is very interested in you if you can do something for her. And then she drops you like a hot potato for months on end, does not reply to your texts, doesn't answer to your, if you are one of those people, postcards and letters, and then when she has something again, like a question or a favor to ask, then she comes back. And I think that's one of the reasons why I really do not like her, because she doesn't feel like, I mean, she helped her friend in the previous game, I know that, but the way she's portrayed in this game specifically is very much, and this is probably due to her childhood and whatnot, blah blah blah, but still she's adult, she can fix it, that she doesn't let people come close, and she thinks it's fine. I think that's the main issue. She doesn't see it as a problem. So that's me, armchair psychologist, hula noob, and let's go and ask about the Club of Hearts.
I went to the Club of Hearts. You neglected to mention that it's members only, Meadow.
Oh, silly me. Well, it's members only.
Well, duh. So, you're a member?
Sure am. Got the card and everything.
Neat. Any chance I could borrow that membership card? Just for tonight, I promise.
Oh, I'd lend it to you, but I wouldn't want your chakra to get all over it. No offense.
You're killing me. Not this again. I took that photo you wanted. What's next? Dance like a fucking poodle?
Oh, wow, so much rage. This is the root of your problem, love.
She is right, You need to learn how to handle your anger,
you do.
Kathy.
Oh, geez, not you too. Well, fine. What can I do to fix my chakras Again.
There isn't enough green in your life. I need you to bathe in green and immortalize it in a photo.
Bathe in green? I guess I'll go and try to figure out what the hell that means.
That's the spirit.
I hope the game doesn't force me to do this 3 times, like coming back after I bathed in green, and then she's like, oh, and now we need a second photo and now a third, because that would be very annoying and kind of like stuffing. But yeah, let's...
Catch you later, girls. I have places to be.
It's about her anger.
Take care, Kathy.
It's about her anger issues, you know. I mean, she was asking Meadows to do a favor, and honestly, if someone I barely know, and probably Eileen has no good things to say about, or a lot of bad things to say about Kathy, would ask me for like a membership card of a club, you know, that she used to pretend that she's me, I wouldn't trust her. I would not at all trust her. So we can't go, really, because I would have said
It's too late to go there. I should try
it's so
during the
green
daytime.
though, Kathy. So do we have something green downtown? Was there a light? Huh. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's why it's there.
I guess that could work, but I should probably put on...
Oh my god, you...
What the hell is that, girl? You trying to get mugged?
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up. I'm just doing this to get this weirdo to give me a thing.
A thing? Uh-huh. I think someone's got the hots for a hippie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all good, girlfriend. You're hardly the first to humiliate yourself for some Class A poontang.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think my boy JC will stay clear of this one. I doubt he'd like the thing very much.
Yes, that should be it. Time to get this back to Meadow.
I prefer the drug dealer from Nightmare Frames because they did a little bit of a cheeky subversion of the character there. Or rather, who we thought was the dealer, you know. And here, oh, Lionel's dialogue is painfully cliche. And I know it's probably tongue-in-cheek, but still, I don't know. I just like it when you do something that's kind of new. You know, something that's a little bit surprising. Okay, we got the picture. I hope we don't have to do a third one.
Enter. Now that's what I'm talking about. Isn't that much better, love?
Sure. Got that shock. We're all sorted out. Wasn't humiliating at all or anything.
Here you are, as promised.
This card has got your picture on it.
Well, of course. What did you expect? It's my card.
Ugh, seriously, how do you expect me to enter the club with this?
Plastic surgery, maybe? And a wig?
Ugh, great plan. I'll get right on that. Maybe start by sticking my head in the oven to melt my face off.
Now, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Do you have some questions? No, we do not. Oh, we can't ask Eileen. Okay. Well, then...
Catch you later, girls.
See
I
ya.
have places to be.
See you.
Take care, Kathy.
I don't even want to know what Eileen's, like, reading is all about. I would ask. You know? But yeah, Kathy, of course, doesn't. She doesn't give a shit. Ugh. Also, it's this thing, I mean, she's a grown woman, right? She's not a teenager. Why do you have to denigrate so openly what your friend believes in and likes, you know? I mean, as if you're super, like, as if you're not approachable, like, everything you like is amazing and everything everyone else likes is pathetic and cringe. And that's just... Oh, she grinds my nerves. Okay, sorry. So I do every single episode. I can't believe it. I'm always waiting for the point where I'm like, you know, actually, she's okay. It's not coming. Okay. Wait, let's look at the...
It's Meadows' membership card for the Club of Hearts. It has her photo on it.
Yeah, but can't we,
Standard pair of scissors.
No, yeah.
I mean, I could cut this up, but I'm not sure how much use it is. I'm all green.
Okay, well, how about this one? Alright.
Alright, I've cut my face out of the photo. Now what?
Oh, laminator!
It's a plastic lamp.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I doubt laminating this would be very...
Oh my god.
Alright, the card is placed in the laminator. I can now use the machine to attach something to it.
Well, what could it be, Kathy? What could
Not
it
the
be?
worst idea, but I look too green in this
Oh
photo.
shit, yeah, sorry. That was on me. That was on me. There you go.
All done. Hopefully this is good enough to fool that bouncer at the club.
I gotta say, I prefer easy puzzles to difficult puzzles, or rather puzzles where you want to bang your head against the wall. But some of these are a little bit, or rather it's where there's one step too many for the puzzles, you know, to a point where it would be nice if you kind of get the pieces and then Kathy's like, oh yeah, now I can use the laminator for this. Because it feels, I don't know, just a little bit like she's dumb. Like she's really bad at her
Membership
job.
card, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. Enjoy the Club of Hearts.
Yeah. Thank you very much. They call me the laminator. Oh, okay.
And
Oh.
I'll leave you with these parting words. What is in a name? Only words spoken, written, yet a soul defined. Thank you.
Oh.
Who knew librarians had leisure time? I already got in. I shouldn't push my luck. Open mic haiku night, huh? Looks like anyone can go up on stage and perform.
No, I know what one of the next puzzles will be.
Probably just leads to a storage room or kitchen. No time for drinks. I'm here on business.
Yeah, would maybe the bartender be a person who knows quite a lot of stuff about people going to the club, what's going on in the club? No? Okay, Kathy, you know better.
Ah, geez, here I was having a semi-good time, and who is here to ruin my day?
Well, oh,
Rain, you conniving schemer. Conned your way in here, did you? There's no way in hell you're an actual member.
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about, buddy. I've been a proud patron forever.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Rain. I could rat you out, but luckily for you, I respect the hustle.
Well then, fellow hustler. Want to chat for a minute?
No, why not? I'm bored anyway. Everyone's too chicken to go up on stage.
why is she talking to him and not the bartender? Oh, God.
So that pyre angle, huh? Pretty interesting.
You caught up, huh? Well, you know the drill. I ain't saying squat about the case.
Alright.
So, Hannah Verdue. Got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude looks like a lady. Can't get much juicier than that.
I guess I walked into that one. I only have myself to blame for expecting you to have anything substantial to add.
Sucks to be you, Rain.
So, what do you think of this place?
It ain't bad. I first came here for work when I was covering the arts beats, and I grew fond of the place.
Poetry is your jam, huh? I honestly find that a bit hard to believe.
Believe what you will. I don't give a crap what you think.
She's so judgmental. Ugh. And then she frowns upon everyone who judges her And I know the glass house because I'm very judgmental, you know. But in real life, I try to be open. And even if I'm like, okay, you know, I try not to be like, okay, you know, into their face. I mean, that's just rude.
I should probably keep that to myself.
Okay.
I don't want to give Art free information. He's competition after all.
All right, yeah, that was a lot to say just to say no. So we also...
I should...
Yeah.
How are the drinks here?
Well, they're not worth the price, I'll say that much.
Open mic tonight, it seems. How does one write a haiku anyway?
Well, lass, Mr. Hopkins is about to teach you a little something about poetry. 3 stanzas, 5 syllables, then 7, then 5 again. Rain is a dummy, whereas Art is a shrewd man. Universe aligned. 5, 7, 5.
All right, let's see. Receding hairline, arrogance personified. It's Art Hopkins, folks. 575.
Yeah, you got it. You should definitely go up on stage tonight. I could use some schadenfreude.
I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that. So, Hannah Verdue, got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, sucks.
I don't want to ask him about...
Okay.
I don't want to ask him about...
Okay. Well, that's it then. So, see ya.
I'm gonna go mingle. See you around.
Later.
I guess he was here to ask about the haiku, which I think the bartender would also know. So...
Hannah?
All right, move along. Madame Verdue doesn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, but I just need a quick word.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Unless she asks for you, it ain't gonna happen. Feel me?
All right, fine, relax. Guess I'll have to try and attract attention somehow.
You know how. You know how. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Oh, she's probably... Let's try edgy, because that's Kathy. I would be like... I don't know. I don't even know. It's been a while. I used to write poetry, but then I stopped, and then I could never go back, because then it felt weird. But while I was doing it, I was very open heart, like bleeding open heart. So, but yeah, she's edgy, so... Fucked up vibes. Here at last. Feels so right. Fucked up vibes burn bright with 0 rules, worlds collide. Chaos feels so right. Is that a thing? Do we wanna do this? Well, no?
Fucked up vibes burn bright. With 0 rules, worlds collide. Chaos feels so right.
Too little humanity in that one.
You ain't lying.
Oh.
Beating hearts, run wild. Struggling through pain, nothing's right. Closeness, such a high.
A little too safe and conventional, maybe?
Facts.
Okay.
Skin on skin, break free. Under the sheets, tears stream down. Madness takes its toll.
I would have preferred something more defiant and liberating.
Is there only
Preach.
one way to do it right? Because it feels... I mean, that's so many options. That's probably close to impossible to do.
Jumbled thought.
Oh!
Just lovely. It had it all.
Huh.
Indeed. Felt that one.
Huh.
Who is she? Get her up here.
For sure, boss.
I don't even know. I don't even know what happened there. Just
Hey,
replaced
you.
one thing.
Yes.
Madame Verdu would like to speak to you. Have a seat.
All right, great. Thanks.
Hello, darling. Why, aren't you a doll?
I might be a doll, but don't you get any ideas about playing with me?
Oh, what a breath of fresh air. This place usually reeks of sycophancy. It gets tiring, you know.
I can imagine that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that your performance was nothing short of divine. Well done.
Thanks. I've never written a poem before, so there's that.
Incredible. And you went up on stage just like that.
Well, I needed to get your attention. I've been told you have information I need.
That's so. A woman on a mission, are you? I'm eager to learn more.
She feels like someone Kathy would get along splendidly with. I mean, just the look, they look related. From like the whole styling, the way they wear their hair, you know. So, yeah. We probably first wanna...
Pyre. Someone told me that you might be able to get that?
Ah, a fellow connoisseur. Sorry to disappoint, but I haven't been able to procure pyre. Not for a lack of trying.
Damn. Well, if somebody like you can't get it, it's gotta be impossible.
I never claimed to have superpowers, darling. But from what I have gathered, a curious nameless duo is behind pyre. A man and a woman.
Interesting. What can you tell me about them?
Very little. The man is supposedly tall, bold, and an intimidating figure. The woman stays in the background, from what I understand. There are rumors circulating about their unusual behavior, too. Apparently, they are quite picky with their clientele, conducting some sort of interviews to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Strange. How close have you come to tracking these people down?
Not very. My best lead is a graffiti artist by the name Faze. That's Faze.
Okay. What's his deal?
Well, the word on the street is that he had direct contact with the pyre dealers. And his experience with pyre had a profound effect on him. Supposedly, he's quite obsessed with it.
I see. Know where to find him?
Alas, I don't.
Well, this is still very useful information. Thanks.
I knew graffiti would play a role because it was mentioned so often by her, like, oh, look at this graffiti, look at this graffiti. And I live in a big city, so graffiti is like, yeah, so it's everywhere.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
I don't know much about the murders, but as a person with an ear to the ground culturally, I've noticed a shift.
Oh.
Yeah? In what way?
People are more nervous, distrustful, on edge. The subject matter expressed on stage has been darker, too.
Yeah, I can see that. Serial killers tend to put a damper on things.
I wonder if we can get the beer and whatever this is, but we'll later.
Do you know Deborah Sinclair?
Of course. Lovely woman. She will be missed.
You knew her personally, I take it?
A little, but I wouldn't call us more than acquaintances. She was fascinated by my journey to become a woman, though. He even considered writing a book about the subject.
Oh, interesting. Could that have been what her next novel was about?
I doubt it. Last I heard, it was some story about a mental institution, but I don't know the details.
The mental institution where Kathy's mom is, and where that nurse had an affair with a patient, and maybe the patient had a relation to Deborah. Interesting. And Deborah's stories were all about going back to your roots, finding out about your past or who you really are. So a lot about transformation of the self, and either by reflecting on your roots or or seeing who are you really. That's very interesting.
Do you know anything about the young woman who was burned to death by the Soothsayer up on Constance Hill?
One thing comes to mind. Have you read up on the history of Constance Hill?
Of course not.
I've been meaning to.
Well, in the old days, that place was a famous site for burning witches at the stake.
Oh, right. Doesn't the name itself come from some woman who died there too?
Yes, Constance Phillips. She was one of the last women executed for witchcraft in America.
Interesting. So it would seem that Jane Doe met a similar fate.
Sadly, yes.
Okay. Theory. Just a theory. It's not even the one that I would prefer, but just because it is a staple in horror and thrillers. Either Constance came back from the dead, because it's supernatural, I think, the world where Kathy lives, or a descendant is wreaking havoc on the descendants of the people who killed Constance. I hope Constance was the right name. I tend to forget names immediately. And that's why they don't have any relations to each other on the surface, because their relation goes back way too far into the past to really know what connects them. One theory, I wouldn't like it, to be quite honest. I don't know. I wouldn't like it because I've heard this and read this story so often that I would be a little bit disappointed, but we'll see.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend, the deacon killed by the Soothsayer?
Honey, men of the cloth and I run in different circles, to say the least.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing much. I was acutely ignorant of them until the Soothsayer brought them into the limelight.
I mean, I want to be friends with her. She's so confident, you know, and she's so sure in her person, and I always admire that. I'm a little bit scared of those women, but not in a negative way, more in a, wow, I would love to befriend them and know their ways. Bask in their glory.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Probably not.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
What do you know about Eric Holloway, the second Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much. I'd just be regurgitating common knowledge.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Nothing revelatory, I'm afraid. Just what we've all read in the papers.
Like, why do we have to go through this list? Why can't she just say, I don't know much about the other victims except Deborah?
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Never heard of it.
So, what's your deal, Hannah? You come from a wealthy family, right?
Oh, how dull. I've enjoyed our little foray so far, and this is my leisure time. Let's not turn this into a boring interview.
Oh. Ooh.
This is a nice place you've got here.
Thank you, darling. It's just a little pet project of mine. I've always been fascinated by language. And in my opinion, there is no purer form of language than poetry.
Graffiti is also about language. I don't know if there is a connection there.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Probably not.
No, I have no recollection of that name.
Yeah, figured that.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I'm not familiar with that person.
God, okay.
We don't need to talk about that.
Oh.
Your bodyguard is pretty intimidating.
Oh, Lee. He may look like a killer, but he's a sweetheart. He's been with my family for a long time.
This is a nice place you've got here.
Thank you. I've always...
Not a very hot stage tonight, is it?
It's been quiet, I'll admit. The crowd is not usually this shy.
It'll probably pick up as the average blood alcohol level increases.
Oh, no doubt.
I can't ask about him, but he's so interesting.
No need to ask him. No need to ask.
Is it this just me? Isn't the bartender a person who knows a lot about the clientele in the bar and who could maybe even say something about this weird couple? Also, bald man, tall man, we will see him probably pretty much soon. The mysterious woman might just as well be Constance. Okay, I think that's it because we don't have anything else. Do we have anything here that's of interest?
I don't want to share that with her.
I'm not giving up. One day I will find out what it is about this brochure.
All right, I have places to be. See you around.
Enjoy the rest of your night, darling.
All right, I think I've got what I needed from here.
Oh. Oh. Cool. Woo! Nice.
Time to head back, but I'll stop by Lucas's place on my way home.
Oh, okay, one of those. Like, I can't take the beer. What else was there? No loot. Oh.
Wish I could have seen that performance. Never figured you for the artistic type.
When there's this much money on the line, my type tends to be of the flexible variety.
Wow, sounds like it paid off. This Verdú person give you some good info, right?
Oh, you betcha. Let's talk.
He looks horrible, by the way.
So, Rose Taylor. I've made a little progress, but I was hoping for more.
All right. If you want, we can try to untangle it together.
Well, okay. Apparently, she was fired for screwing a patient, but that person is no longer at the facility for reasons unknown.
That would explain the failed marriage. She's caught in the act, they fire her, the husband files for divorce?
Makes sense. And then sometime after that, she's murdered in the azure sky by this lover of hers, possibly?
If the husband was cleared, this paramour, if released at the time, would certainly be a prime suspect, yes.
Surely the KPD must have been swarming him like flies on a turd then.
Indeed. My source at the KPD said no arrests yet. So either patient X isn't our guy, or he's a slippery fuck, and they simply don't have enough on him.
Okay, good to know. This pyre business is just getting stranger and stranger.
Yeah? How so?
I learned today that the dealers don't just give out the drug for free. Their clientele has to pass some sort of test first.
Yes, I've heard those rumors too. The drug dealers quiz the junkies before they get a fix. Bizarre.
Bizarre indeed. This is looking more and more like organized experiments.
I agree. It seems like these dealers are carrying out a deliberate plan. The question is, was murder always part of that equation?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. Do you happen to know a lady by the name of Caldwell?
No. Should I?
If you're interested in solving the Soothsayer case, yeah.
Bold words. Care for a trade?
Maybe. Let's keep talking and we'll see. Have you been able to learn anything about the people behind Pyre?
Nada. They're a fickle bunch. You?
I did hear that it's supposed to be a man and a woman working together.
Small progress, I suppose.
It's better than nothing.
Does the name Phase mean anything to you?
It does, actually. Do you have his real name?
Nope. I just found out that he existed an hour ago.
Then I'm one step ahead of you on that one. Quid pro quo?
Yep.
How about Caldwell for Phase?
Deal. You first.
Fine. So there's this old African-American lady, Tabitha Caldwell. She owns a flower shop, Tabby's Garden. She was fingerprinted in the 1960s for some stupid, harmless crime. Now get this. Her prints ended up on an obsidian shard that I picked up in Deborah's cabin, right next to where the last murder occurred.
Holy moly, is our killer an old lady florist? Sounds pretty far-fetched. But maybe that's how she's been able to evade the authorities.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Have you followed up yet?
We'll get there. Your turn.
All right. Phase's real name is Corey Finnegan. He's one of those underground anarchist types. A junkie graffiti artist with no fixed address. His name kept popping up when I was doing research on Pyre, Supposedly, he's met the dealers in person.
Nothing new to me except his name. Surely the bombshell I just handed you is worth more than that.
I'll tell you what. I got a few contacts looking for Finnegan. If I hear anything about his whereabouts, I'll let you know.
All right, Tabitha. I went to her shop, and I shit you not, she's got actual obsidian mirrors for sale right up front.
Whoa. Either we found the most arrogant killer of all time, or...
These were accidental prints left on mirrors that the Soothsayer bought from her at some point.
Did you confront her?
No, I didn't want to tip my hand so soon. I plan to follow up on my other leads first.
Good idea. Even if she's involved in the murders, you need a stronger case to hand over to the KPD. Lots to think about.
All right. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, we asked about all that.
Okay, that should be everything.
Understood. I'll be up for a while longer if you come up with more things to discuss.
Great. I'll keep that in mind.
Does he look worse than the last time? I don't know. It feels like... Yes? Oh, nothing to do. Alright. Do we want to go back and give this back to... Or do we want to keep it for now?
All right, that's all I had for today. Same time tomorrow?
Sure, but I might be a bit late. There's this place I'm scoping out.
Uh-oh.
But you know, for a non-team, we're not doing so bad, are we?
Huh. I guess not. Goodbye, Lucas.
Bye, Kathy.
Oh, he won't be here the next day, and then we'll have to look where he's gone. We probably have to rummage through his office.
Hey, you little menace. Miss me? You better.
Oh. Oh.
Ugh, what now?
Hey, how about that drink? Beautiful.
Ugh, no, thank you.
Jesus, Josh, buddy, it's late. Maybe another time, all right?
You know what I fucking think?
Nope, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
There's never gonna be a fucking another time, is there? You'll just keep squeezing whatever you can out of people. It's what you do.
Let's talk about this when you're sober. You need a bed, Josh, not more drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You got one, yours available?
Oh, no.
It's the least you could do, seeing as what your little fucking stunt cost me.
What are you babbling on about? The fingerprint thing?
Yeah, they suspended me. Why do you think I'm shit-faced like this? I aced up my ass, and those bastards want to make an example out of me. I could lose my job.
Oh my god.
Shit, that sucks. But I didn't force you to do anything, did I?
That's so... so easy for you to say. You knew I still got a thing for you. You knew you could use me. Like you use everyone.
You've known me since high school, Josh. I've always been a bitch. Miss a fucking memo?
I guess it seemed like you'd changed. I don't know why.
People never change, Josh. They just get better at hiding their inner asshole. Go home before I call some actual cops.
Jesus, Kathy, that is so rude.
Christ almighty, what a train wreck. Time to get our asses to bed, Mildred.
But I like that this scene shows that what I don't like about her is actually deliberate by the writers. Oh. Wait, do we
That
want
doesn't seem to matter right now.
Okay, yeah, well, right. How would I know, Kathy? Dream Kathy.
Ugh. What's burning? It stings my eyes.
My name is a room.
Oh my god. Are you Jane Doe?
That's not my name. My name is a room.
My name is a room.
I don't understand.
Chambers.
You will. When you reach our house, you will.
Something chambers. Because that's a room. And Chambers, or Chamberlain, is a well-known poetry queen. Finished day 3. Ooh-wee.
Alright, time to track down Corey Finnegan.
So, it's been 15 minutes. I think I can do a little bit more. I'm not quite sure if I do the whole day, but I'll do a little bit more.
I gotta talk to Corey Finnegan and learn what he knows. Hannah Verdew said that he's had direct contact with the pyre dealers.
Alright. Referring to by that. Anyone with the name? No. No one with the name Chambers. I might be very literal here with my theory of the name of Chambers or Chamberlain or whatever. Where's my... Okay, there. Oh, she changed. Oh, that's cute. Okay, another note. Another answering machine. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning.
Oh.
You know, near the pawn shop. All right, kid. We're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around. Nah, I'll let her sleep in peace.
I like that, you know, she's everywhere. It is, yeah, it's very... Someone has a cat, well, probably a few
Here we
people
go
in the
again.
developer team. Alright, what's the message?
Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs?
Shit, maybe I will read this plot summary online of the first game, so I'm a little bit more in the know. Because I don't want to play it. Not now. And I don't want to watch a whole playthrough again. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll see. Could do that though. I watched it from John Wolfe and really enjoyed it because he really gets into this, like theories and everything. I think it was John Wolfe. Yeah, I think it was him. Okay, so we want to go downtown. Downtown, where you'll be waiting for downtown. Okay, that's Corey. Alright. Ooh, doomy and gloomy. Very unusual graffiti.
Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's FaZe, homegirl.
Sure thing. FaZe homegirl.
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion. But wait a minute, you look familiar.
Huh? What are you on about? The FaZe ain't ever seen you before.
Third person?
Yeah, you're that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Really?
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad. I was fucked up that day. No doubt, yo.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look, FaZe, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the FaZe knows a thing or two. Alright then, speak.
Okay, I allow being judgmental about people that talk about themselves in third person because it's always kind of weird. Also, did he get knocked out and then go to the hairstylist, cut his hair, and trim his beard? Because didn't he have a full beard and long hair? Maybe that was just me. We want to ask about Pyre first.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes, just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The Phase has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to Pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large? What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like Pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
Interesting. And what did Pyre make you see?
Man, most of it can't be described with words. One thing is burned into my mind, though. The eye. The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before, but now I ain't so sure.
How did you get Pyre in the first place? It seems hard to come by.
The Pyre dealers came to me. Makes sense, I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with the tried and true, huh?
Right. I've also heard rumors about some kind of interview. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts of questions. About my childhood, dramas, and whatnot. Wasn't no problem for me to yap about. The Phase is an open book.
Curious.
Yeah. Really weird.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, don't know that name.
I don't want to ask him about that. So, the Pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy. I'll never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
I just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn. Got any more details on this couple? You know, what they were wearing or what they looked like?
Both white people. She didn't seem too old, like your age maybe. Dressed in all black. I guess she wasn't too girly, you know. What's the word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous. That's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
In his 40s or so. Bald head, big black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks. So, what's your deal, FaZe?
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great. But I mean, could be worse. At least it's summer soon.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The FaZe always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
I have to say, I don't like all the dialogue written for the characters because it's very weirdly nostalgic in a way that it's very tropey and cheesy. But the voice acting is fantastic. So far, no notes. I think the direction is more my issue and the writing, but the voice actors are all doing a fantastic job to get their characters through the way they, I think, are intended.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. FaZe ain't that much of a creep.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Look, I know nothing about no murders,
Okay, so gray it out. Gray it out.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Okay.
Never mind. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church since Catholic school. Fuck that shit.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Sure, stayed there a few years back.
Oh.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit. That was the place? Nah, I didn't know that.
Oh, nothing else to say about it?
That's an interesting graffiti you've got there.
Yeah, it is.
Badass, isn't it? It's my tribute to Pyre, the best hit I ever had.
Okay.
The eye. That's what you saw?
Yeah, the eye of the universe staring back at me.
I also like the mirrors in the puddles of both of them. That's very cool.
I don't want to ask.
Okay.
You seem like the kind of guy who knows some tricks to get quick money, am I right?
Why, you looking for a gig?
Not quite that desperate yet. Gutsy move. Spraying graffiti like this when the shop's open and all?
That's the phase, baby. Always living on the edge.
Oh my god. He's one of those good-hearted buffoons, you know, who are harmless, but sometimes can get you into real trouble.
I don't want to ask him about that. Are you a regular customer here at the pawn shop?
Nah, when I need a fence, I got my own guy on the other side of town.
I don't want to ask him about that. You smoke?
Tobacco? Fuck no. That shit kills people.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, the irony. I think we're done.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Isn't the tag not the graffiti itself, but rather the name you put under there? So I'm not, or...
Nah, I'm broke, and there's nothing I want to pawn.
Okay. But I guess it will play a part, because we have the option of the entrance. Oh wait, let's stay here. Yeah.
I gotta talk to Corey Finnegan. I need to try and identify the male pyre dealer, the intimidating bald man. Didn't I see a guy like that somewhere? Where was it?
Yeah, where was it? Couldn't be on the hill? Was it the guy with the hat? The ranger, maybe? Wait.
One of the pyre dealers is supposedly a woman with some sort of facial scars. I should ask around and see if someone recognizes that description. I should close my note.
There!
The second guy here, Vic, is tall and bald. Both Corey and Hannah describe the pyre dealer that way. I should show this to Corey and see what he thinks.
My dream come true. The brochure finally has its day. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Hey.
Yo, what up?
Hey, have a look at this. Do you recognize any of these men?
Oh, fuck. That's him! The tall, bald guy.
You sure? The man called Vic?
200%. That's the pyre dealer.
Damn.
Well then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station.
Yes. Cool.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Alright, I think that's everything he knows.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
I know nothing about fish, but I guess nailing it to the friggin' wall must mean it's not a bad catch. Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty though. Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek. Nothing here looks very interesting to me at the moment. Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times? No thanks. Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out. Looks like an office area. No reason to go in there.
there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Why aren't you chipper? Cassie?
Yes.
I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Oh my god.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
I had the exact same word in my head, like chipper. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let's first ask about Vic.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure. Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned to this district.
Ranger Cooper, huh? What's his full name? Can I talk to him?
It's Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right now.
Off duty? For how long? Why?
Oh, shoot! I don't have any of those details.
Okay.
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
I'm not allowed to give out that information. Sorry. You'll have to run it by the chief.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the chief then.
Oh, double shoot! He's not here on Saturdays. He'll be back on Monday morning.
All right.
Also, it will be a little bit awkward because he didn't see us. Well, he saw us and then it was game over and then we tried it new and then he didn't see us. But wasn't it the guy who saw us basically ransacking Deborah's place? Okay, so let's start from the
What do
top.
you know about the Soothsayer?
Horrific stuff. But I don't know much about the murder that happened here on park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
Okay.
So, Deborah Sinclair. Must have been quite a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. Everyone around here loved Debbie.
Did you know her personally?
I wouldn't say that. I just met her a couple of times. Lovely lady, though. She'll be missed.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much, sorry. Besides Debbie, I'm not in the loop on the Soothsayer victims.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't come across one in my private life, though.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Haven't heard of it, sorry.
Do you know what pyre is?
You mean like a fire?
No, this is an illegal drug.
Oh, I must have missed the memo on that one.
That's a very charming answer.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nope, sorry.
She's adorable, by the way.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't think so.
I'm perfect as a ranger, to be quite honest. I hope she can be aggressive when she needs to be, you know, when there's some assholes throwing away trash. But I think with children, she's probably a hit.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Well, then gray it out, Kathy.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know. Sorry.
Would be weird. I mean, you never know. You know, it's a smallish town still.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
Yeah, that would have been a surprise.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Why not? That's literally your job.
What's in there?
That's Chief Walker's office, but he's not in right now.
Oh.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask her about that. Big fish over there. Who caught it?
Chief Walker, of course. He's a legendary fisherman around here. Biggest largemouth bass caught in over 30 years.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Do we want to go inside the office and there find the address of the guy, or do we wait until Monday? And then we probably have to distract her, right? So we can go into it. Do you have anything else?
I came across one of these brochures of yours.
Nice, isn't it? I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
Of course she does.
I don't want to ask her. Probably a bad idea.
Okay. I think that's that.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. Have a nice day now.
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses.
Okay. So we won't go.
Looks like an office area.
Okay. Well, you need an address. It's an office, Kathy. But yeah, sure. Okay, so we go to a couple of those people and ask. Would be weird if he's suddenly back again. Because where was he when we were... No, he's not there anymore. Huh. But we can go to Rachel and ask about the guy. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and the church. Oh!
Huh. Aren't those Rachel's?
Oh. Oh shit. Well, let's go to the roof immediately because this looks... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope nothing bad. No. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Yeah, isn't there this thing that a lot of people that commit suicide leave their shoes? Also to show that it was suicide? That's very sad.
Hey there, Rachel.
Oh, it's you. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
He was drugged. He may have not even realized what was happening.
Yes. My poor Eric. Victimized by all those demonic women. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
Oh, I probably have to pick the right. Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife? That's right, you won't. He's gone. Oh, no, you need to accept that you still have the memories.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself. Eric was a sinner. You're not.
Suicide is a sin. If I defile my soul, we'll be back together again.
Jeez, that's dramatic.
Lord, forgive me.
Oh, I messed up.
Don't.
I messed up. Whoop. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I see
wonder
that.
what went through his mind as...
Probably. But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
You still have the memories.
I do. And they torment me. Keeping me up all night. I need to escape. Lord.
Aww.
Forgive me.
Okay. So we picked the right one, I guess. The first time around for the second one.
I wonder what went through his...
He was...
Yes, and I'll...
That's right, you won't. He's gone and you need to accept that.
Yes. Time to face the music.
Oh shit, no.
Lord.
Oh. Okay, so the beginning was wrong as well.
Probably.
Of course, and I'll...
Why?
Because we're...
If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah.
He did love her. He talked about her all the time.
Yes. Think about it. What started Eric's spiral of destruction? Sarah's death. She's the one he always wanted. Everything he did was to try and distract himself from that fact.
You're right. What am I doing? This can't be God's plan.
Oh, okay.
It can't. God wants something better for you.
And she only fell 6 times. I did my best.
I can't believe I came so close to doing that.
Oh god, poor
You
thing.
didn't go through with it, and that's what matters. You need to promise you'll get some help, though.
I will. Promise. I suppose you had some questions for me, though, since you came back here.
Oh, I guess I did.
Aw.
I almost forgot, given everything that just happened.
Okay. What did you want to know?
Now that's the Kathy I like. That is a person, and I think that's the thing about her. And I've seen that with a couple of... I don't think I've ever met someone... Well, maybe. But I don't have anyone close in my life like that who... Well, maybe I do. Who, in the moment, is a genuinely nice person. But then it's very hard for them to keep up and to stay in contact and to, you know... So they will always call when they need something because that's when they think of that person. And maybe it's difficult for them. But yeah, give me more of that, Kathy, and I can get along with her. Alright.
Does the name Tabitha Caldwell mean anything to you?
No, I haven't heard that name before.
And I'm so sorry that we have to go through these. A lot of those, you know, result in I've never heard of that person. But just in case there's something hidden, because you never know who knows who for whatever reason.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you know Corey Finnegan? He may also go by the name Faze.
No, I haven't heard that name before.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
It would be
No,
weird.
sorry.
Yeah, that would have been very surprising.
I'm looking for a young woman with some kind of facial scars. Can you recall a person like that?
Oh, yeah. Her. Looked like burn scars to me, but she wore a hood and wasn't facing me, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Wow, really? Tell me more, please.
She was one of Eric's girls, I think. I saw them a few times out of the hallway. A real harpy, that one.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
This is off the record, right? I could get in real trouble for what I'm about to tell you.
Of course, you have my word.
Well, I was really worried about Eric, you know. So I made sure to write down everything he was up to, so I could help him better. And I overheard them talking.
Are you telling me you have a transcript?
That's amazing.
Yes.
Well, Rachel, that would be tremendously useful to me.
I realize that. I'm not comfortable giving you all of my notes. Some of them are private. But I can give you a copy of the transcript with the scarred girl.
Yeah, please do.
That would be amazing. Thanks.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back. Here you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Cool. That's it. So... Bye.
All right. I need to leave now. Will you be okay?
I will. I think I'd like to be left alone now. I'll go call my pastor.
All right. Take care, Rachel, and, God bless you.
You too, Eileen.
Actually, it's... Never mind.
Oh, yeah, forgot.
Bye.
I could have shown her the brochure and asked if she saw that guy, but if she said she never saw a tall, bald guy, I guess that's, you know... That was tough. January 14th, 1998. Eric and a woman enter the hall through the main doors. Woman, I've said it all before. You must have Eric faith. I know. Her cellular phone rings. Hello? Who is it? Quiet. What? Don't. I'm coming. The woman appears to hang up. Great. Another fucking episode. Guess we're not hanging out then? Oh, fuck off, Eric. Everything isn't about you. She hurries out and slams the door. That faith, huh? Just lovely. Eric enters his apartment and locks the door. Notes, I saw through my mailbox that Eric wore a very nice checkered dress shirt with jeans and his hair was perfect. The woman wore all black with a hood over her head. It looked like she had burn scars. The woman was vile. But they seemed to talk about faith. Have my prayers been answered? Will Eric find Jesus? He must have faith. Maybe it's a real person, though. Because that faith, huh? Just lovely. Or it's the drugs? And then another fucking episode. That sounds like someone had an issue, a health issue.
Rachel seems to think they were talking about Faith. But I think that's actually her name.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's her name. But why that does not make sense to me. But yeah, I guess that's it. So saved someone's life. That's a good thing, right? Wait, is that
A missing cat, room.
Yeah, oh, that's so sad. Just missing cat. No. No. Okay, and we go to the church also. Can't double click here. Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's not get any crazy ideas. The priest is right here if I have questions.
Yeah, I wanted to go there. Sorry, Jesus, Kathy. It's
Hello again,
church.
Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know that woman.
I don't want to ask about. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
All right.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I don't know that person.
So, I'm looking for a young drug dealer, a woman with facial scars. I believe her name is Faith. Ring a bell?
I happen to recall a person like that. A homeless woman whom Ben was helping get back on her feet.
Wow, really?
Yes, about your age. No drug dealer to my knowledge, but she had some sort of scars on the side of her face, yes.
Amazing. Is there anything else you can remember about her?
I'm afraid not. My memory has seen better days, and this was years ago.
Years?
Well, is there any more information about her somewhere? Maybe in Ben's records, if he had any.
Give me a moment. I'll go look at the files.
Years?
Yes, there was a Faith Cyrene. An apartment was arranged for her at 12 Onyx Row in 1996. No phone number listed.
That's tremendously helpful. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I sincerely hope she provides the answers you're looking for.
Thank you. Alrighty.
I don't want to show that to him.
Okay. Well, I could have asked about it due to the
All right,
tall man.
I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
But so I guess she would have had
That's my best lead yet, but it's getting late. I better swing by the office and grab a bite to eat before I check it out.
That was would have been the same answer with Rachel, that she doesn't want to show it. Oh, they changed the cars behind her. That's really cool. Why would you do that immediately? Is that where she lives?
Locked. Guess no one's home.
Okay.
No reason to go up there.
Why not? That's it?
No, I'm not going back out there now.
What?
No reason to go.
What?
No point. Still locked.
Oh! Really? Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. No, I don't like that. Oh, no.
No proper bed, but a cell phone. This gal needs to get her priorities straight. Freshly eaten. Somebody was here recently.
Oh, maybe still is.
Looks barely used. Guess Faith doesn't spend much time here. Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window. All empty. This isn't a residence, it's a safe house.
The achievement was like, the view is always better, blah blah blah, and then the description was, realize that everyone's view is better than yours.
I guess she likes to sleep rough. Huh. That poor thing doesn't put a dent in the god-awful aesthetic of this room.
Oh, something in my eye.
Various groceries. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
Various...
Oh. That's creepy. Do we want to go up there? No? Oh. Oh.
All empty. This isn't a residence.
Oh.
Fuck. That came from the roof.
Do you wanna... Okay. We don't have a gun though. Kathy, that's... Oh yeah. He wanted to explore. That's Luca, right? Oh, shit.
The alley. Watch out.
It's fine. She's just trying to get away. We need to get you to a doctor.
Too late. I won't.
Lucas!
Oh, Lucas. Sorry. Oh, now we got a weapon? Damn. That's horrible. What?
No. You're not gonna get away with this.
I would
catch you, and I'm gonna kill you.
I actually would have called the doctor, police. Oh, her bike, and she can't afford it. Oh. Damn. Yeah, that was a stupid idea. That was absolutely horrendous. Who's that?
Come on, kid. Time to get back up.
Is that his ghost?
Lucas?
Who else? Your mother?
Wait, you didn't bleed out?
Passed out from the pain. Didn't bother to check my pulse, did you?
That doesn't... I'm dead, aren't I?
Ha! Yeah, see how that could make sense. Maybe you cracked your skull on the pavement and this is our last tango. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I can't be fucking dead. I'm supposed to avenge you.
Avenge me? An alcoholic has-been? Wife and kids who loathe him? Please. You should be concerned with whomever is willing to avenge you.
I don't think anyone would do that for me. Anyone alive, that is.
No argument there. You haven't been making friends lately, have you?
I guess not. I'm sorry, Lucas. I should have been there for you.
Why should you? You're too good for that. You're new blood, and I'm just a fossil.
That's not...
Let's not play games, kid. I know you. Afterlife or not, we can't stay here. This place reeks of gasoline. Come on. I know the way.
Where are we right now? Are we in limbo? Are we still... Is he a ghost? He looks like the one guy from Supernatural, like the angel. Slight spoiler alert, but not really. I mean, that show's been out for ages. Aww.
The bike is toast. I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah, what a stupid idea, Kathy, really.
Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. These boxes must have cushioned the crash. I guess that's why I'm still breathing.
What is he... What are we seeing here? He looked too good. Even for like... Yeah, no. He was probably dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Hey,
he looks... Yeah.
Wait up.
Are we now going into like the underworld?
What's going on with this?
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, we're hearing the conversation about him retiring.
Is it that obvious?
Is this forever? Is this a loop or not?
Time to move on, huh?
So, there's something I need to tell you.
Can I... Curtains. Oh no. Is it a David Lynch?
Lucas?
And we don't have to do a haiku.
Here's Kathy Rain! What the hell is this?
Who said that?
Now, who's got something to say to the one and only badass bitch herself?
Is it a roast?
I'm tired of being manipulated, Kathy. You've always got some hidden agenda. I've been nothing but a good friend to you, and there's only so much I can take.
Yeah, I agree.
We were great together at Rain Investigations. And then you had to ruin it all by blaming me when things started to go downhill.
Oh, Kathy.
That was so unfair.
Yeah.
And it really hurt me. Will you ever change?
I'm too scared. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned.
When we were young, you used me and threw me away. That really fucked me up. And now you're doing it again. Have you ever thought about why you're alone? Why everything keeps going to shit?
People like me are just meant to be alone. Sitting in a pile of shit is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I can't help it. I'm stuck in my filth. The only way to clean up is to pull others down. Damn. Those are all... Like, the previous one, I feel like emotional vulnerability is the best option to go forward. So let's be really honest here.
I can't help it. I'm stuck in my filth. I mean, the only way to climb up is to pull others down.
Who are you? And what did you do to my fucking daughter?
Oh, God. Well, that's not on Kathy, though.
I'm right here, Mom. Ready to take out the trash.
Hallelujah.
Uh-oh. Somebody's out for blood.
What?
Time to bash some sense into you, bitch. Can't. This is confusing. One holds another, holds another, holds another. Minted the year she was born. She lost it, and it is mine now. Yes, bash her brains in. Finish her. No, she is not worthy. No.
Oh.
She is not worthy.
I don't want to bash her brains in. I don't want to bash her brains in. Oh, God.
God, what a nightmare.
So did this happen? Oh, Mildred.
Good girl. Let's go back to sleep.
Did this...
What's that, honey? We got a rat in here?
Oh. Oh, ew!
I am in you now.
Ew, no.
I know your flesh and your fiery heart. A heart that yearns to be crushed. Before the immolation takes hold and nothing remains.
This isn't real. I destroyed you. I destroyed the place you came from.
There is no death. Only change. I am the limb of man, but you may call me Mr. Burgundy. Now, let the liturgy commence.
Oh! No, okay. So he's from the first game. Man, I don't remember anything. Shit. Oh, yeah. Higher stakes, finish day 4. Oh, look, Eileen! Oh, she's a doll. Oh, that means Lucas is dead, though. That is very sad.
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Kathy?
Thanks for skipping the Bible. That would have kept me knocked out, I'm sure. Who else? You know many blue-haired comatose girls. I'd ask if I was dead, but I can tell right away that this place isn't nearly hot enough. They're all horrible. They are all so horrible. And, like, nothing I would ever come up with. But let's go with the third one, because all the others feel, like, insulting to Eileen.
I'd ask if I was dead, but I can tell right away that this place isn't nearly hot enough.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's a lot.
What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike, then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it.
Aww.
It's standing out in the parking lot.
Aww.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal. And I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
Aww.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right. I didn't. But I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
Don't remind me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
Or you'd both be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really gonna let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye, are you, E?
No! This is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor! We've got a girl here in need of some heavy drugs. Stat.
That's not how it works.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
That's really not how it works.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure.
He looks like Mark
See you in a
Maron.
bitty.
No, now he doesn't.
All right. Lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery to drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the good news is that the hematoma has shrunk in size. We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. You'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice, yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risks should I know about?
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you're unlucky, it may even be fatal.
Well, damn. Guess I better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up.
So is he back with the police? Did they let him in again?
All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint. Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd get this many visitors, I'd have crashed my bike months ago.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
Hi. Do I know you?
He's the librarian.
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, Right, the librarian guy. No offense, buddy, but what are you doing in what will soon cease to be my hospital room?
I apologize for barging in. I should properly introduce myself. I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Twist!
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
Yes. For reasons I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so? What kind of score?
An immeasurable one. Everything was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
What? Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bidding of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, you do that. See you, buddy.
Kathy, come on. Oh, but he's kind of scared.
There was something really
weird.
off about that guy.
Yeah. I agree, actually.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one. Just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
You have to tell her.
Okie dokie.
You have to tell her. Why wouldn't you tell her? You're not collaborating. It could mean something. Could be important for her.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Yeah. It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
Alright, that's it for this episode. 3 new tasks for our next episode. Looking forward to this. I love that she teamed up with Eileen. It was about time. I don't get the going on your own. Oh, also, next time we should click on the answer. Not yet. Not now, no. It's so dangerous. It is so dangerous. And also, 2 brains are better than 1. You know, if you share information, someone might know something or hear something. So I'm kind of happy they're doing this now. Also, while she was in the hospital, I had this realization. Kathy basically has main character syndrome. It's like she can't fathom that someone has an inner life. Like when she was so surprised that Eileen would help look for the Soothsayer because she also was friends with Lucas, you know? And for Kathy, it was like, wait, what? You have emotions and an inner life while we're not interacting with each other? that can't be, you know. She was so surprised, and it's like, don't you, what, you know. And it feels like that's why she doesn't interact with people when she doesn't need something from them, because she doesn't, it's like they're NPCs. And it's not that she wants to think of them that way, but in a way very much everything centers around herself and her own emotions, and everything always relates to her. Like, no one does anything just for their own sake. They all do it to either please her or annoy her. Yeah, that's my take on her. But I think, yeah, the game wants this to be the case, and she will probably have a moment of growth towards the end of the game where she can finally open up, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's it. Save the game. Episode 5. Cool. And see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.